Walk me through the race. How are you feeling right now?
Pretty good. Yeah, a little 4-second PR. Ran like 8:21. Ran like 8:21, so I was really happy about that. My PR was like basically 8:26 beforehand. So I was, yeah, stoked. I've been really struggling this year, not gonna lie. Mentally, just going to races and competing. So I started seeing a sports psych. Shout out Addie Bracy. Good man, or you're the shit. Oh, man. And she's really just helped me sort things out from a competitive standpoint, got me out of my own head. I used to freak out so much, so I'm really glad that I just kind of stayed super patient. There was so much shit going on the whole time. Pacer wasn't keeping up with the lights, and he was in front of the lights, he's behind the lights, just so much moving around, and I was just like, you're in your own space, everybody else is just a chess piece, you just got to get yourself in the right spot when it matters, and I did, and I didn't close too bad. I still need to work on that a little bit if I want to be where I want to be at the trials final, but everything's a step in the right direction, so I'm really happy about that.
And how happy are you today to get the trials qualifying time?
I've had the trials qualifier already. I ran 8:26 in Zagreb last fall, and then I ran 8:29 at Peyton Jordan. But I mean, anytime, like, I missed the trials by 0.1 seconds in 2021, and that was probably like one of the lowest points of my running. It was just super disappointing. I was just seething at the meet watching my teammate and my competitors race, so I'm really glad that I just have opportunities to keep running those standards, and I think it's so cool how my eyes are on 8:15 right now and not the Olympic trial standard, so we're one step closer, and I'm really excited about that.
In addition to the work you've been doing with the sports psych, how has training been going, and how do you think that led to your performance today?
Training's been really, really good. Training's always been good. I really, at times train above what my races indicate, but like I said, it was just a mental thing, and I'm figuring out that more and more as we go, I'm able to compete with guys that I wasn't able to compete with in the past. I'm really excited about that. I keep saying I'm excited about that, but I'm really happy. I also can't, leave without mentioning I'm being supported by a program called Aspire TQ by the Boulder Roadrunners. They're basically giving under-sponsored athletes the funds to be able to afford, everything and anything when it comes to training and racing. So they've been a huge support for me. They've allowed me to go to meets, allowed me to get my PT, allowed me to get my mental health training in line without having to worry about what it's going to cost financially. It's a brand new program. I've been really excited to work with them, and I can't thank them enough. It's been pivotal in helping me and many other athletes here to be able to go to the trials just without any stress and just ready to race and focus on what they're there to do.
And you seem to be riding a lot of good momentum right now going into the trials. What's next on the calendar for you? What are your goals?
I just think it's the trials at this point. Sam Drew and I are talking a lot about what we want to do. We train together a lot. Tony's in there as well, but he's been bouncing all over the place race-wise, so he's going to be up with us pretty soon. We were talking about what's going to help us the best when it comes to getting to our national championships. And, I think we're just going to most likely just hunker down in Boulder and just rip. We're still doing double threshold. I know everybody is, but we're still doing it now, and so that puts us in a really good spot where it's like we're training right, we're doing what's best for us. People are doing great things, that's great for them, but we know what we're doing is great for us. So why leave when we have opportunities to get better and better at home? So TBD on whether we do a 15 at Portland or something, but we have no problems with just getting ready for the trials for Sam for German championships, and just getting ready to blast.
And can you tell me more about your experience with Tinman Elite and how the content and the storylines and everything you guys put out, how that fuels your training and your races?
I came to Tinman Elite in fall of 2018. I was an 8:52 steeplechaser. My 3K PR was 8:19 flat, and now I just ran 8:21 over hurdles. So I came here to Boulder 6 years ago, basically as a walk-on. Those guys were nice enough just to let me hang out with them, and I think I became their drinking buddy before I became their actual teammate. But they just let me work my ass off, and they didn't ask me any questions. They just let me operate and do what was best for me, and it's been incredible. I mean, just I've been able to do a lot of work with the team, and just the storytelling aspect that we've been bringing to the sport for ourselves and also for a couple others outside on our team. For example, Morgan Pearson, just winning Yokohama and already having the Olympic berth in triathlon. We just want to be able to tell our stories in a different way, and I think that alongside CITIUS Mag and alongside other teams have really helped, as we say, push the sport forward and doing great things and bringing attention to track it's never gotten before. Michael Johnson's starting a freaking league, so shout out Calm River. So yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible experience. I have no reason to be here, but those guys took me under their wing and just let me ride it out. So I ain't leaving anytime soon.
Awesome.